Hello everyone, this is Ian DJ, RavenFox13. Tonight will be another test FB Live. This is the third one, and we'll still be using the same paper for tonight. And the highlight for this drawing session would be one of my favorites, the Copic Multiliner. So the Copic Multiliner is pigment ink, waterproof, and Copic fruit. In short, you can use it and make sure that it doesn't smudge when you add watercolor, Copic, or other water-soluble media. If ever you're viewing this for the first time, I am Ian, RavenFox13. I hope you enjoy this evening. This would be a quick live. If ever you have any questions with you about drawing, art materials, especially the drawing materials we'll be using tonight, I suggest you put it down below. Feel free to share this to your friends or to those Viber groups or to people that you think would probably find this interesting. So I usually draw using a bigger point. That's what I like about this one because it has this this number 1, which is a very thick liner to start. Ano ba? Just think of a one word that would I usually use this word. There you go. This is one of my favorite word. It's grow. It always reminds you to be better than what you are yesterday. So I'll just roughly sketch the letters. I usually sketch with the pencil when I'm doing lettering. Grow. G. So this is like a loose lettering. I'll show you the reason why we're doing this later. You'll understand why. Okay, letter O, and then W. Okay. If ever you have a question or you want to ask anything, hi Anne, hello. Feel free to say hi in the comments. So I have a line here, probably do another one here just to have yung W also in that sense here. Let me arrange this one. G. There. Okay. This one is Pilot Color Eno. It's a mechanical pencil with colored lead. It's 0.7. I usually use this because it's easy to erase. I like it because it's cheaper than the other kind. So, I have here yung letter, but instead of drawing the letters, we will try to avoid it by doodling around it. Okay, so I'll be starting with my biggest point here, for example, and then we'll just try to do certain flowers and quick. So to start, I'll be doing something siguro here. So this is one of the ways you can easily make a flower. It's just a repetition of same shape, which is a teardrop shape. I usually use this whenever I'm doing the center of a flower. So this is a simple one. See? You can go as big or as small as you like. From this moment, I won't be using my pencil anymore. So I'll be doing my petal here and there. The only difference is I won't be drawing on the letter. So remember that. You can actually shade it first so that you won't get confused. But it's also a good way to practice if you plan to do this yourself. You can use your name for this. That's a good way to do it. One there, I'll probably do another one here. So this is more of a repetition of a pattern. Repetition is an example of rhythm. Rhythm is one of the principles of art. You probably have seen different kinds of rhythm every day. Repetition is one of the most popular one. Again, you don't have to do perfect lines. Only one thing that I'm thinking about while doing this rather, is not to go over the letters. I wrote the word grow. Yeah. Of course, you can do any kind of flower. This is my go-to flower. Flower, harina. This is my go-to flower. Okay, 1, 2. Probably another one here. So when you're doing these things, you just don't want them to be aligned. Sorry, you don't want them to be too much aligned. So one's here, another one here, probably here, center of this here. So probably somewhere here. You know what I like about doodling flowers and plants? They don't really ask you to do perfect things. Sometimes you just need to arrive into a form where you will see yung similarities ng object, and then you just get it after that. The method I'm doing for drawing flowers is what I call the half and half method. That is a method that I devised. So I created that method. I named it that way. I probably have to do a YouTube video about that. If it's your first time in my channel and seeing me live, you can always like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to watch or check out different art tutorials, reviews, unboxing, tips and tricks about painting and drawing. Feel free to follow that. It's just Google RavenFox13 or youtube.com/RavenFox13 and you'll probably see it already. Okay, so I'm just using yung thicker part of the paper. So one here, you don't want it too close, probably here. Anime naman. Sige, bukas. Try natin bukas or next day. Anime naman tayo. Sabi ni Anne. So again, this is for if you're tuning in for the first time, this is the third FB live test where I'll be drawing things. To be honest, drawing is actually one of the easiest thing for me. I can draw anytime, anywhere, using any kinds of materials. It's my way of relaxation. That's why I can do it. Hi, Legries. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful evening. Okay, so you'll see na ano siya. Magulo siya. So I'm just filling this up. So I think I'll be doing another kind of flower. So from here, I'll be putting a variation. So I'll do another one. So from this side, let's put a succulent type. So it's not a flower technically. It's another plant. I had a Hi Gretchen. I had a succulent class before with Sakura Philippines and SM Stationery. Oh, we did several kinds of succulents on that Zoom workshop for the SM Art Fest before. Side by side, we also did parang indoor kinda urban sketching. We sketch different kinds of places in the Philippines using pens and markers. It's like an introductory to that subject. I did one here, so I'll probably do something similar in this side also. To be honest, I don't know how to create a poll. I was supposed to ask subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for following this channel in Facebook. I'm very thankful for your support, for the likes and share. Feel free to share this if you're watching it now. This won't be too instructional, where I'll be telling everything, what I'm doing and all, but one good thing about this live is I plan to have it saved on my page so you can watch it over and over again. If ever you're drawing with me also, feel free to tag me in your finished works. I'd be more than glad to look at it and see it. Hi Juvie, how are you? It's been a while. Oh, if you're listening, you're there. If you're shy, just say hi or send an emoticon or something in the chat box. Yan. To probably do another one around here on the edge part. Now, I'm doing it here because you want yung visual variety of the drawing. You don't want them to feel as if they're lining up to be killed in Bagong Bayan, sabi nga ng teacher namin. Sometimes when all of them are lined up, especially if these are organic things, it feels as if they're being subjected to a firing squad. There you go. Hello, Lady Len. How are you? I'm doing this a little bit late at night because I want to, I don't know, because this is actually a good time for me. I usually draw at this time. Hi, Rhyme. Hello. Welcome to the live. To everyone who is watching, even if you're silent, thank you so much for watching. There. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They said that it would be easier if you do things in the odd number. It looks nice usually if you do it on odd numbers, but it's not required. Feel free to do whatever you like. Hi Sam. How are you? How are you all? I hope you are at home resting at the moment. The traffic has been bad, my sister told me. So, I'll probably do another one here on the edge here. I'm using a Copic Multiliner. This is one of my favorites. When you ask me about my favorite pens and markers, it would be very hard to choose just one because I have most of them here at home. There. Hi Ves, how are you? Ayun, so on the next live we'll be doing anime daw. Request. Oo, if you want to request anything for the next sessions, I'll just need to to plan it out. We'll have several night lives naman. I could probably do some of your requests. There you go. I think this is enough for now. Now I'll be using a hi there. Hi Gold. Now I'll be using a 0.1. Usually if you use a thick point for the background, it would stand out more if you have a very wide difference. Example, if this is 0.1, see? Now I'll just need to fill this up. Just finished working, trying to chill out. Yun. Anime. Some people naman like drawing or looking at people drawing buildings and landscape. Probably on one of the next lives, I probably do something similar. Other people like animals, so pwede din yun. Actually, before doing this live, I was thinking of doing a betta fish. And then I realized I just think I needed to do this to remind me something. So, what are your favorite drawing pens? You put it on the comment section. What kind of drawing pens do you usually use? I use the expensive ones, the cheap ones, the regular ball pens, the pens that you get for free in the supermarket, the pens that you get free for every Christmas. So I have an assortment of things. Markers that are made for kids, technical pens that are made for professionals. I think it doesn't matter if you're using an expensive tool when creating art. What really matters is you create art. Oh, always remember, creating art is different from buying stuff. Buying is different. It's simply collecting if you don't use it. So I suggest you use it. This coming Christmas, Micron. I also like Micron. That's the first pen that we use for the first live. These Copic multiliners, I got it from Artillery Philippines. You probably have your carts filled with different things. For the 1111, I'm not sure yet what to get. So I'm just doing what you call contour lines. Tombow, yeah. Tombow Food, Inosuke, Sakura Micron, Unipin. Yes. Oh, I enjoy also using pens that are waterproof, Gretchen. But sometimes, pens that are not waterproof, but are water-based and water-soluble are also fun to play with. I'll probably use something like that next time so that you can see the advantages and disadvantages of using different drawing materials. Sometimes the advantage of the disadvantage of an art material, you use it as an advantage, and vice versa. Saying vice versa feels different kasi I work as a I work for vice versa for quite some time. I used to design clothes for them and then assist in different collaterals and creative decisions. So again, it's me, Ian DJ Raven Fox 13. If you're new to my channel and my page, feel free to like and subscribe and follow. I have some playlist pinned on my page. You can check my tutorials and playlists. If you want to learn more about the basics of drawing, I have, I think, a video where you are taught on how to do flowers similar to this, and it's I think it's a real-time video. I also have a video drawing lotus flowers. Lotus flowers are another one of my favorites. Oh. Okay, so we're talking about a while ago what are the different things that you want to see being drawn. And then some suggestions would be anime daw. Probably draw something. I'm not very good in illustrating male figures. When I was growing up. Except sila Goku, yung mga ganyan. When I was growing up, two anime were sikat that time, Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon. So either or. Okay, so these other ones I'll be doing the lines a little bit, what do you call this, wider. I probably remember myself when I was a kid. I really loved to draw. I always draw, and I usually end up filling up my notebook with doodles. I usually get in trouble because of that when I was a kid. Okay, here you go. See? So I'm trying to create a value shift. This one would look lighter and this one would look a little darker with the quality of lines that I'm using on my contour lines. Of course, I'd probably add some leaves. I'm still thinking of the best leaf to use for this. Probably bigger ones, so that I don't have to fill it slowly. This is a 0.1 Copic multiliner. I'm just mindful on the center of the succulent so that most of the lines would point going there. Here. Again, to everyone who's here, thank you so much for staying with me. If you need to go, or you're sleepy, or you're having dinner in a while, it's also okay if you leave for a while and just watch it tomorrow. I'll save this live for you to watch and rewatch again. This is the third test live for my channel. Probably have seen me going live on different channels like, where nga ba? If you look in Facebook, you could probably see my videos posted by National Bookstore, SM Stationery, Fully Book, who else? Chameleon Pens, who else? Shop Tokyo Finds, Faber-Castell, Dong A, Philippines, Sakura. You'll probably see my hand in different places. Drawing different things already. Should probably have Raven Fox tattooed here pala. Okay. There you go. From here, there. Okay, this one. To be honest, whenever I plan things, sometimes there are drawings or compositions that I plan for a long period of time. Sometimes the best illustrations that I love, or my favorite ones, were those that are not planned. The one that I didn't think too much into doing. This coming Christmas, if you are planning to give gifts to your pamangkin, to your son, daughter, or to kids, give them the gift of art materials. It's cheap. You don't even need to give a coloring book. You can just give them a drawing pad or a drawing book for them to explore the medium. Buy them a box of crayon or a set of coloring pencils or markers. There you go. And then I'll be using same pen, but this time I'll be adding mga what you call leaves. So for this, I just saw this. There should be a set of petals here. Okay. So I'll be drawing leaves. The leaves that I chose would be bigger leaves so that we can fill this up easier. So example, big spot over here. If you're drawing leaves, you want to start from a spot. I usually start with the stem so that you'll assist the growth of the leaf. For example, here on this side, stem, stem, and then leaf. Leaf. So that it feels as if that the composition is not flying. You know what I mean? It's as if it's not just going in different direction. You still manage to cope up dun sa structure. So, example, here or there. Probably do one here and there. So we have one going downward, the other one going there. Example here. This would be a lonely leaf. And another one here. Probably another leaf going downward here. So you can't see it. And another one from this side going upward here. There you go. And another one. Oh, this should be another one here of a segment of that succulent. So I'm currently like balancing things at the moment, trying to put elements from here and there. If you have a preferred day and time, of course kids would like to draw, and I know kids would be needing a little slower instruction, probably a 30-minute mini FB live show. I could probably do that every weekend. Again, I'll try to check my schedule. I think it's feasible so that yung younger kids, kasi they don't have shows in the local TV with drawing sessions anymore. Back there, another one here. Yeah. Okay, next that I'll be doing the leaves. I'll use a thicker pen, so 0.5, to do the lines inside. For example, here, see how these contouring lines gives a different feel or value to that one. You can actually do a line in between so that you'll have that white line. There we go. One. So from here, there we go. So this is a thicker 0.5. Again, I'm using a Copic multiliner. You can use any pen that you like, actually. I just like pens that are thicker. They have a thicker na stroke or tip, because it's easier to show yung value when it's a little bit thicker. Thank you for everyone who stayed. We've been on for a few minutes, probably more than half an hour. I hope you enjoy watching me do these things, because people are actually asking how long I do this. Do I plan everything? So this is a viewpoint on how I do things, especially on the things that I post on my social media. If you haven't followed my Instagram yet, it's RavenFox13. I have a Facebook Live pala coming. It's with Be Happy. We'll be drawing and creating mga Christmas doodles. You can use it for gift tags. Yan. Coming soon. Probably, is it next week? I think it's next week. I'll announce it then. I hope you can join me there. Let's create mga Christmas gift tags, Christmas cards. You'll surely love that. So I'm just doing the leaves. As you can see, it's almost filling up. So that's the goal of a drawing similar to this, is to fill everything up, but still you want all of the elements to be seen. If it's your first time in my page, feel free to like and share this video. Oh, that's my only request. Because I really wanted to break yung algorithm ng Facebook. And I want to interact with you guys. Of course, some people would be shy on the comment section. I know some of you visit the page frequent. Thank you so much for doing so. My heart feels so good when I hear comments, especially when I see people on events na, oh, I follow your page, I like this and that. Mga ganun. Siyempre, it makes you feel happy that other people appreciate your work. I also have some merchandise. If you like to do planning and you use a traveler's notebook, you can get a watercolor traveler's notebook with the design that I drawn from Crazy About Paper. You can see it on my shop in this page. Oh, most of the things are there. I just forget that I put most of them there. Oh, sometimes when people ask, I forget that you can buy a print of my work through that. You can choose from aligned, blank, whatever your planning style is. It comes in 3 colors. So you'll have yung parang teal, turquoise, a craft paper color, and a purple watercolor wash. Here. So, looking at this, you'll see na you'll probably seeing this clearer na, diba? Now I need to do this one. So ito na yung moment where you need to be extra careful. There. Probably another one here. So after this, I'll be adding another set of dahon, leaf. This time, it would be parang mga silhouettes. So example, I have my point, my 1, where's that? See, it's just me here, because I don't see where I put my pens. Okay, so example here. Probably do some lines like this. Like that. Or example here on this side. You can do lines like that. Parang mga stem of something. Especially on the bigger spaces. If you're asking why, wala lang. I'm just trying to give you the full view of something. On how these things are connected. So, example here. You want this to be connected somewhere. There. And then on one side, probably there. On this side, ang ganda na. Yung problem ko talaga with drawing flowers is that I don't know how to arrange the flowers and leaves. Hi, Gold. It takes practice. Kasi sometimes we're too strict on our compositions. So what happens is it actually turns into a bigger mess if we think too much. So it's just, after a while you'll train your eye on how to do this. One probable reason why I can do things like this easy, probably, is because I've been doing mga patterns and in work before. I was doing mga patterns for fabrics. Kaya when I see something like this, it easily fills yung mga gaps dun sa illustration. Okay, so we need another texture inside. So I'll be using a 0.3. So we'll just be doing a scribbling motion like this. Ayan. So just if you check yung first 2 live, you'll see how I managed to take over dun sa space. So this is just a scumbling here. I don't want it to be purely black. Rather, you want a texture. If you want a basic sketching class, I think I have it also on my YouTube channel. Just check the link on my page. It's pinned above, right after you see my header on my page. So all of the names of the techniques that are being used here are also there. I already compiled it para if people are interested in watching or trying it out, they can. There, I'm just scumbling in between, so cleaning things up. The good thing about yung classes ko sa YouTube, it's free. You can watch it anytime. You can watch it over and over again. And then once in a while, I also have mga special workshops where you can go in depth with other subjects. I think last year we did mga peonies and birds with Tangi Philippines. I also had floral illustration class with Etcher. So if you're familiar with Etcher Studio, if you're a member, I think I have 3 classes with them. You can watch it there. So I'm creating their mga flowers that are harder to draw. So there's a master class for that. Sorry if my live, the time of my live are inconsistent because I'm still figuring out what time is the best. What time is too late, what time people are in for things like this, ganyan. Again, if you plan to do this too, feel free to tag me in your final work. You can create different words depending on what you want. You can use your name. You can use You can use the name of your pet. You can use this as a card for Christmas. Oh, I also have something similar with Pulp and Pigment. Oh, I also had a live for them using different pens, Winsor & Newton pens and pro markers. I have too many pens and markers at home. And what's good about using mga markers and pens that are a little bit nandun sa studio to professional range is they don't dry up fast. So most of these markers I have been using for years. And if you have seen my works, you'll know that I like doing complicated Skillshare. I was thinking of a format, but not yet final. I'm looking for a platform. Because I can't be everywhere. The internet makes it possible for at least a part of me to be somewhere. I'm adding another one here. It feels too close. There you go. Here, and there. This is 0.3, I think, 0.5. I think we're almost almost done. I'll just tweak this thing. So at this point of the illustration, usually I look at spaces and I can see the word but not really see it as standing out. So I'll be adding additional shading through that. I'll show you how to do it. And how to create yung mga shaded parts. I'm just doodling this side. There. There you go. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you have time after this live, feel free to browse on my YouTube playlists. You probably could see something that you would like and would like to learn. Consider it my gift for you as a subscriber of my channel. I hope you can find these useful for the holidays. Again, I'll be having a Be Happy live. I'll be posting the date. I just forgot the date. We'll be doing Christmas drawings and doodles. So, looking at here, we wanted this to be cleaned out. I'll just erase it first using my favorite eraser. This is the Faber-Castell kneaded eraser. Make sure before you erase anything similar to this, everything is dried, or else it would it would create a mess. So there you go. I'm using the 0.3, and then I'm trying to add a little bit of depth on the areas near the negative shape. For example, here, there, here, there, and then here. You see how I'm doing this? I'm just adding a few extra lines near my form. So that you can see the letters better. So from this side, and then here, it's too bright. Also from here, example, so from here, all of this line here, to push it lower, I'll be adding a few lines to push it downward like this. So it's like shading but with pens. Just a little bit. If you have any questions or if you want to request something that you want to see being drawn, probably for the next live, feel free to comment below. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you for watching this again. You can actually watch and rewatch it over and over again. G here. There you go. Right after this, to further create yung, you could probably use a graphite pencil here just to put yung shadow. So I'm using this is a Staedtler Mars Lumograph Black. It is the what do you call this? It is the pencil, the matte pencil of Staedtler. This is just to add yung push. Para siyang shadow. Now the reason why I'm using a pencil is because you can blend this out later on. Or if you want to erase it afterwards, you can do so. And this one doesn't shine through the paper, unlike other pencils. Okay, there you go. It's nice and clean. And if you have a tortillon, you can use it. Or if you have a, what do you call this? Ito yun, tortillon. You can use it to blend that part. This is just a paper stump. Instead of using your hand or fingers, get yourself this is cheap lang, parang 24 pesos. Tapos siya, ilang piraso na, you'll have several pieces. There you go. Grow foods. Then you can clean up some of the lines. There you go. So that's it for tonight, and thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed your stay for this live. This is Ian DJ, Raven Fox 13,